All right. How is everybody doing this evening? I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend. Those of you in the US that are watching, hope you guys had a good weekend. I'll give people a few minutes to get on here for the giveaway, but I will chat with you guys who are in the chat here. Definitely good luck, everybody. Have I run into any issues, level 2 charging issues? So I did actually have issues with my Kia EV6 a while back, and Kia put out a technical service bulletin that basically did a kind of a band-aid fix where if it gets hot enough to where previously it would have stopped charging, now they just throttle it down. It's not ideal that is the way that they are fixing it. But I think honestly, I think it is probably a little bit of a bigger issue, and it'll probably end up being a recall, I think, at some point because it's impacting so many people, and having the car just slow down the charging speeds is not a way to fix that. So yeah, I have had the issues with mine since I've had the charging fix. I have had the speeds slow down drastically because when it does do that, it drops it down to what used to be called the minimum setting, but I think it's 60%. But it did drop it down. So right now I keep it, honestly, mine at the 90% setting in my car. I haven't seen it reduce the speeds at that point. So my car charges about 8.5 kilowatts when I'm doing that. Jessica, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so I have had that issue. 100 degrees Celsius, yeah. I mean, it gets up there temperature-wise. I know I have a juice box charger right now that I'm using. I'll probably actually be changing that soon, just as FYI to you guys. I think I'm going to be switching over to Emporia, at least for the time being. I'm going to be doing a review soon. I actually have the box for the Emporia charger right next to me here, but I'll be switching over to that soon. But my juice box charger, the handle has definitely gotten warm on that, and I know that where it plugs in has gotten warm too. So definitely not ideal. So anyway, how's everybody else doing here? I know you guys are excited for the giveaway. The TBox Plus is definitely something I recommend for you guys if you don't win, because there are a lot of entries. I wish I could give away a lot more than one, but if you don't win, I definitely recommend you guys getting one. It's only 180 bucks after my promo code. And if you guys haven't seen the review yet, make sure you watch the review. But I mean, it lets you. I use it all the time. Lets me watch videos in the car, which don't do that while you drive. That's not safe. But it's great for the family, and you can install apps. I've run Car Scanner on the car's display. No, by all means, comment. Leave me a comment, you guys that are watching. I want to be able to talk with you guys in this kind of format more soon. So, but yeah, the TBox I have, like I said, I use Car Scanner on the car's display. I'm sure some of you guys have seen that in some of my videos that I've done. My Ohmmu battery, I have the app for that. I use on the car's display. But mainly for me personally, I use Waze side by side with watching videos like on Disney Plus or Netflix or something like that. So caliper covers, yes, the caliper covers are a direct bolt-on. You've only seen my short video, so I do have a full review, full installation review on them. I had the lime green ones before that said AOOA on them, and I just got the yellow ones that I got with no logo at all, and then I got the EV6 logo, put them on, and I actually just installed the caliper covers today. They look awesome. I'm really excited actually about them. But yes, they are direct bolt-on. It actually takes longer to take the wheels off than it does to install them. They kind of snap onto the bottom, and then there's a piece on the top that you just put a screw in, and it kind of clamps it down onto the caliper, and looks great, fits great. I definitely recommend those two. So while you guys are in the chat here, does anybody have any questions on the TBox Plus? I know some people have had questions and messaged me about it. A couple of things I do want to say with regards to the TBox Plus. If you guys have issues, make sure, and if you message me and I can't get an answer for you, I'll send you to them too. But the company, AutoKitCarplay.com, they have actually really good customer service, which is good. That's one of the reasons I wanted to work with them. They've sent me instructions and firmware and answered my questions really well. So they are a good company to work with. But I'm trying to think of some like common questions people have had with the TBox Plus. I use a hotspot usually for data. You can get a SIM card, but I use my phone's hotspot. You can, what I do actually to not use all my hotspot, because I only get 5 gigabytes of hotspot per month, I download videos at home connected to my home's Wi-Fi, and then I watch them on the go that I've downloaded. So it works out pretty good. Car scanner, the car scanner app connects if you get a Bluetooth OBD2 dongle. It plugs into the OBD2 port on the car, and it can read all kinds of information about the car, a lot more than you actually can see on the car's display. I'll probably do a video soon on using car scanner and the different Bluetooth OBD2 dongles that are out there, or OBD2 adapters, whatever you want to call them. Some of them are very specific to only Android. So if you guys have iPhones, make sure if you get one that you get one that actually works with iPhones. I know some people have had issues there. Let's see. So it only the TBox, it runs Android Auto. I mean, not Android Auto. It runs an Android operating system, Android 12, but it works with iPhones and Android phones. It has built-in wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but that is separate from the operating system itself. So if you're going to run Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you won't be using the main operating system for the apps, but it works with basically all Android apps. There are some that you can't find in the Play Store, but for those you can, it's called side loading them. You can manually download the APK, which is the software itself. You can manually download it and install it. Just be careful if you're going to do something like that. Make sure that you download it from a reputable site like apkmirror.com is a common one that I use. I've sent people a lot of links for like Disney Plus to download that. Let's see. Jessica, you got the AI box and it worked great, but stopped working. Is that the one car stereo AI box, the one that I had reviewed previously? If so, this one upgrades that one in basically every way. It's three generations newer operating system for Android. It uses Android 12 versus Android 9. It's got twice as much RAM, twice as much internal storage. It's definitely an upgrade. So hopefully this one won't cause you any issues. I know a lot of people have gotten it since I posted about it, and I know a lot of people are very happy with it. So does it continue to pull from the 12 volt when not in use? Yes, it does. So with the EV6 and a lot of cars out there, the USB port doesn't remain powered when you turn the car off. However, with our vehicles, if the car is charging, then the USB port is powered. So personally, I recommend if you are charging the car to unplug it, so that way it doesn't draw from the 12 volt. Yeah, Jessica, this is definitely one that you would want to get then. Like I said, it's only 180 bucks. So good luck to you. You might win, but if you don't win, I would recommend getting it. Greetings. Yes, I'm glad you guys like the videos. VPeak, yeah, that's actually one of the more common ones that I've seen for the OBD2 adapters. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody's comments here. Greg, waiting for your EV6, yeah. So the iCCU, I know a lot of people are waiting on those parts if they've had those issues. So sorry to hear that you're having to wait to get your car back there. Love to collaborate at some point. PCs and EVs, sounds good. I'm always open for collaborations. And I think that's all the comments so far. So if you guys don't have anything else you want to talk about right now, I guess we can get to the giveaway. I have the TBox Plus right here. I'm not giving away the one that I already have because I use it, but I got another one to give away for you guys. Quick specs on this. Again, it's Android 12, has 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and it works great. So I'm excited to be able to give this away to you guys, kind of as a way to say thank you. My channel's been growing a lot here lately, and as the channel grows, it means I get to do more giveaways with you guys. A lot of times I reach out to companies. A lot of times companies reach out to me, but a lot of times I reach out to companies and I show them, hey, my channel's growing, and because of that, a lot of times they allow me to do giveaways. They allow me to have things to review, and I really appreciate all your support because it allows me to be able to make videos like this and continue doing what I'm doing, help justify it to my wife to continue making these videos and dedicating the time to this. So wonder if the failing charge ports are lemon law concerns. So honestly, I mean, in the United States, at least in Virginia, lemon law, from what I've seen, I think it's 30 days. If the car has been in service or essentially out of service for 30 days or longer, supposedly it at that point it qualifies for the lemon law and they need to buy it back. I know there's different laws and a lot of lawyers kind of dedicate themselves to lemon law type things. So if you have questions on that and you are having issues and you've had your car out of commission for a long time, you should definitely consider that. One thing I will say too, anybody who has their cars in the shop for any significant amount of time, not just the EV6, but any auto manufacturer, reach out to that company's customer service department and see if they can help you monetarily. I'll just say that because you might be able to get some help, just FYI. Thank you for being generous. Honestly, I mean, you guys are helping me, so I want to be able to do these things. And these giveaways, I plan on doing a lot. I have a lot of things that the companies have sent me. So, for example, I have a bunch of floor mats. I only need one set of floor mats for my EV6, so I'll probably be giving away most of my floor mats that I've gotten. I've gotten a bunch of EV chargers at this point. Don't really need a lot of EV chargers. So I plan on giving away basically all the stuff that I get that I'm not using. I've had some people ask me if I would sell it, and I would just prefer to give it away to you guys. So definitely stay tuned. I plan on doing a lot of giveaways there. If I went on downloading Blade Runner 2049, hey, there you go. The sound system. Oh, this is important. So for the TBox Plus, anybody who has it or anybody who gets it, the navigation system, the sound, if you are running like Waze, Google, with all their ingenuity, they have it always listening for the OK Google, or for you to say, hey Google, to activate Google Assistant. And my Google Assistant on my phone just activated when I said that. But it's always listening, and because of that, and I have Google Home in the background right now trying to talk to me. Anyway, because it's always listening, it changes the volume to be like if you're listening to, say, media, like a video, it makes it so that it thinks it's like navigation volume for whatever reason. So in the TBox Plus settings, you need to go to the settings icon, not the Android settings, but the TBox Plus settings, which is just the first set of settings that you get to when you click settings. And you need to go to navigation setup, and you need to select the navigation app that you use. For me, I just select Waze, and then you need to check the box, or it's like a radio button. You need to activate it essentially. And when you activate that, it disables the always listening, and it makes it so the sound comes out through all the speakers just like normal, like you're listening to music. So that is actually something that's really important. I'm probably going to do a follow-up video on some tips for the TBox Plus, but that's a big one I've had a lot of questions about. So let's see. Just a few more things here. 30 days or 4 unsuccessful repairs. Yeah, I've seen that too. 3 or 4 unsuccessful repairs. So honestly, with a lot of these things, because there's so much of a delay in getting parts, I think the 30 days is pretty easy to get. So Shot for 2 months. That's awful. I'm awesome. Well, thank you. Tell my wife. Just kidding. Let's see. Stop because it was turning off people's Android alarms. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right. Anyway, I think I've been talking your guys' ears off enough here. So let's get to the giveaway. I'll show you guys here. We had 1,734 entries, which is awesome. And again, these are entries in the giveaway, and remember you can get up to 4. So there was actually over 600 different people that entered and generated the 1,734 entries. Those of you that entered, my wife just texted me. Anyway, those of you that entered and didn't get all 4 entries, in the future with my giveaways, because I'm going to do basically the same format, put in or click the links. You don't have to follow me on the different social media things, but if you click them, you get an entry. And I'm just doing it kind of to put it out there so that you guys are aware of the different social media platforms I'm on. But I mean, it's for free entries. So I know there's a lot of people that only got the 1 automatic entry or got like 2 entries. So anyway, just want to put that out there. But like I said, over 600 people and over 1,700 entries. This is definitely the most amount of people that I've had involved in a giveaway, and I look forward to doing a lot more giveaways like this for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here, and on my website I have a plugin that lets me just click a button and pick a winner. So I'm going to pick a winner. How many winners? 1. That's important. And let's see who wins. All right, Jeremy Schutz. Jeremy Schutz, you are the winner of the TBox Plus. I am going to, congratulations, I'm going to send you an email with ways to get in touch with me. Send me your address so I can ship this out to you. But congratulations, thank you to everybody who has participated in the contest. I really appreciate, like I said, all your support. Be sure to stay tuned for future contests. And like I said before, I highly recommend the TBox Plus for $180. I mean, there are some just Android Auto, like wireless Android Auto adapters that are close to that. So I definitely recommend it for the capability that it has. It works well, and it really enables a lot of functionality in the cars. So any way to make the USB shut off at car shut off. So the USB, it doesn't turn off like exactly at car shut off, but it's just a few minutes later if the car's not plugged in. So I would not worry about 12-volt battery drain based off of that. The only time I would worry is if you are walking by it a lot, because if your key's in your pocket, it'll like open the mirrors and it turns the car on the inside and it activates the USB port. So if you're going to be walking by it 100 times in a day, maybe I'd unplug it. Or like I said, if it's charging, I would unplug it at that point. But yeah, congratulations. Thank you guys for participating. This has been a longer video than I've done in the past with the giveaway. I appreciate all the comments. And like I said, I really appreciate all your support with everything that I'm doing on the channel here. And if you guys don't have anything else right now, I will see you guys in the next video. I have a lot of videos coming. A lot of different products I have to do, a lot of videos to record, and a lot on the way. So thank you guys, like I said, for all your support, and I will see you guys soon.